And as Florida braces for Hurricane Milton's impact, there are people in Michigan who are willing to help after the storm hits. CBS News Detroit's Meredith Bruckner takes a look at what's being done to help those in Milton's path.
As Hurricane Milton barrels towards Florida, it's expected to make landfall on Wednesday as a Category 4 storm. Volunteers with multiple organizations here in Michigan are lending a helping hand both here at home and on the ground down south to aid in recovery efforts. Greg Martin is the executive director of Disaster Relief at Work, and their emergency buckets have been delivered to disaster areas for more than a decade.
The bucket has become our mascot, really, but it's become really something that we're known for, and it's a way to get a lot of supplies to people who think they need one thing when really they need 5 things.
Volunteers help pack supplies at its warehouse in Waterford, and the buckets are shipped around the country.
One of the things that's great about the bucket is that it can be stored outside, and so we can get a number of supplies to people, and we can give them a kit of cleanup stuff that they need to help muck out their home after a flood. And communities that are doing distribution on the ground don't have to find more warehousing space when there's no space.
He says in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, the most requested items have been cleaning supplies, generators, space heaters, and water filtration systems. In Florida, Harold West is one of 66 American Red Cross Michigan Region volunteers who is deployed in the Southeast. He's currently in Tampa.
I am right now manning what's called a ERV, an emergency response vehicle, where we provide food to the communities that, as I said, have been impacted. We're loading up supplies, and we're doing a pre-setup so that after Milton hits, that we're going to be right out there in the community, ready to go.
Becky Gaskin is from the Flint area and has been stationed in the Carolinas. She recalls the moment a local official in South Carolina told her how desperate the community was for food.
He goes, be prepared, because the kids are so hungry that they were swarming the van. They couldn't wait to get the food. He goes, you help feed my kids in my neighborhood.
The devastation has just been unbelievable. And the support that we're giving them it really touches. We know that they really do need us. And it makes you feel good to be able to help.
When the worst things happen, you see the best in people. And I've already said the tagline once, but at the end of the day, all we have is each other.
Meredith Bruckner, CBS News, Detroit.
You know, with all of this going on, there are still families trying to bounce back from Hurricane Helene. You can help by donating to the American Red Cross. That helps with meals and shelter. You can go to redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS for more information.